With every passing update, there runs the risk of, oh, you're moving too fast. There runs the risk of losing mods to kind of the Frontier void. Whenever Frontier releases an animal that, people have modded before, we're always going to take that down in respect to Frontier. Us modders don't like to step on their toes all too much. But I always do like to take this time in between DLCs to show you guys just these animals, just how Frontier made them compared to ours. So welcome everyone to our Twilight Pack mod comparison video. Hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great to have you guys back over here for, just a little comparison video. So obviously we have the striped skunk. I'm sure you guys saw my little animal overview video for the Twilight Pack. If you have not yet, I really suggest you guys go check that out. We cover all of their various different color morphs and stuff like that. But I really just want to take this time to check out not these animals, but their mod counterparts. And what better way to start off with one that was never officially kind of released. We have the striped skunk mod. And yeah, it looks relatively close to what we had going on before. Albeit the tail is a little bit less detailed. I do need to say right off the bat, this mod is made by Jen. Jen actually did an incredible job with this mod way back in the day. Guess what? It's based off of the meerkat. But this animal is super, super adorable, and I'm super happy that we have them officially in the game. But it makes me kind of sad that this mod was never really released. But it's super awesome that we do get this animal for all of you guys. Now, of course, I'm just going to bring this guy nice and close to our other skunk friend right over here. That is the same one. We have the intrinsic one right over there. Is it intrinsic? I don't really know how to pronounce that. Now I'm just going to bring both of these guys right over here. And I'm going to pop this guy right over here. And if you guys are wondering, I have Kai's little speed change mod installed, so that allows me to slow down time a lot easier, so we could honestly get a little bit more of a better appreciation for the animations and all that stuff right here. So I am able to kind of change that out right over here. Unfortunately, Planet Zoo Plus is not installed, so I am not able to kind of get rid of all that confetti. But anyways, you can see how the fur on the tail really helps it kind of ground it a lot more. And of course, the skunk has all these unique animations, which I always think is super awesome just to get in animals like this. And look at this guy from up close. Just all the detail in the face too, which is very unappreciated on these smaller animals, just comes out a lot better. And yeah, it's just such an incredible animal. But I also do love to check out these guys right over here. I think the meerkat was a great rig for this animal, even though it was never officially released. It's super adorable. It looks like a Gen mod, which Gen has her own kind of twist on animals, which I always do love to see. But yeah, that's about it for the striped skunk. She did a really good job of combing that too. Sadly, this guy will never be released though, so I hope you guys enjoyed taking a quick little look at him. But we have a lot of other awesome animals to check out over here. This one is the common raccoon. If we could actually find them. Maybe they're not so common after all. So of course you guys know how the stock one looks. I'm sure you guys are already playing with these guys. They're super adorable. But one of my biggest problems with these guys is that they don't actually have that fluffiness. This one by, I think it was okay, I'm gonna look this up right now. Forgive me. There you see my Twitter. Oh no. If I just look up raccoon, I should be able to find this. It is by Plastic Fork. There we go, Plastic Fork, there we go. Really beautiful animal, and it has that fluffiness that I feel like the official one lacks. And it also has these nice little face decorations. Of course, mods can never do anything perfectly, except for, cause trouble in the community. But this one, keep in mind it's not officially updated for 1.9 or 1.10. It is also based off the Red Panda, so it kind of does that thing. But the fur is a little bit blurrier on this version, but it still is a really good animal to begin with, and it makes me super happy that we still had this mod to begin with. And it's just a really beautiful animal, but do keep that in mind that, I don't know, I just always find the quality of Frontier animals to be much better. And maybe sooner or later we could get a subspecies of raccoon that has a bushier tail as a mod. I feel like that would be a great thing to have, but I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little look right there. We're also going to take a look at the CommonWombat. These guys also had a mod made for them. So I'm just going to bring this guy out of the water because for some reason he wants to swim. Now keep in mind the mod version is based off of the koala, so it does look a little bit like one. But this one is, of course, the official version right there. I'm going to grab the modded version from around here. Do forgive me, I kind of just threw down these pre-placed habitats all throughout here. Just as a way to make some quick little habitats and make it feel a little bit more unique. See them interacting with the environment a lot more. So these guys are super cute, but here are our wombats. So of course they are based off of the koala, so they do kind of move like a koala on the ground. But I always did have a kind of like soft spot in my heart for this guy. Keep in mind it was based off of the koala, which was then used to make the southern hairy-nosed wombat, and then we kind of made the common wombat out of that right there. A lot of people touched this mod, be it Nicholas Lion Rider, be it Jen. I think maybe even Gaboy was in there at some point. I don't really remember, but I don't know. I just always did like this mod. Plus, we figured out custom poop for this guy, so Inaki helped me out with that one as well. It was just a really awesome mod to work on, but I'm super happy we have an official one now, because that means we get a much better looking southern hairy-nosed wombat. So that's going to be really great to have right there. But look at this cute little boy. I really do love him. Their faces, I think the faces look pretty good personally. Of course, I know some people have some issues with it, but I hope you guys enjoy that little comparison right there. And yeah, they are very much more loaf shaped. And yeah, it still does look like a koala from afar, if you're especially like back here or something. But I don't know, it's just super interesting just to see like how they move together. I don't know, I think that's super awesome. They do have a completely new kind of like rig, which is awesome. I always love to see that kind of stuff, so that is just great right there. And last but not least, we have the red fox. Now this one is actually interesting. We had 3 different red foxes. This one right over here is the Japanese red fox. Not really a big fan of that color variation, so let me see if we could get a lot more of a brighter color. That'll do. So this one is, of course, based off of, I believe it's the Dole or the fennec fox, actually. Yeah, so this one, believe it or not, is based off of the fennec fox, which I think works a lot better for it, personally. I do kind of like the proportions of this guy a lot more. They're very fluffy. This one is made by Gaboy, as well as me. Gaboy was able to really make this mod look really incredible to begin with, and it really makes me super happy. We also do have the Kodiak Red Fox, which was based off of the Arctic Fox, which I think is super cute. It has like those very unique diving animations in the snow, which I think is super adorable. But yeah, I was very proud of this. It was a very quick mod, but I was able to do it very nicely. I think the eyes still could have had a lot of work done. I was never really too fond of it, but I'm just super happy you guys got some good usage out of that. It's also very fluffy, which I like in my foxes. So eventually, once I do get the time, I would like to update this red fox, which is the official version. I would like to update this one to be a lot more fluffy, and we could just replace a Kodiak Red Fox with this one. Really beautiful animal to begin with. I really do like how well Frontier was able to handle the textures and the skin. Plus they have 5 different color variations, which I think is incredible to have. But it's just a really solid animal to begin with. And yeah, that's really about it. Really awesome just to get all these modded animals officially made in the game. Makes me super happy that we can finally get like all these nice worthwhile changes, especially with getting animals that were never officially released, or you know, animals that even though they were officially released, they could have always been just a little bit better. So I'm happy Frontier was able to step in and really help revitalize these animals for the better. So that is really about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll end it with our little red foxes over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are always the best. I hope you guys enjoyed the quick little look into, you know, just like comparisons between the mods and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are always the best. We're gonna end it with a nice little view of our Japanese red fox, always one of my favorites over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.